Hey everybody. So anyway, did a little tooling around tonight in the persistent test universe and got onto the surface of Delamar, a small moon. Got into a gray cat and decided to tool around on the surface of the planet to see how the performance is. Right now, something's going on with OCS. Not too good. Right near built-up areas on planet surfaces. Obviously, something needs to be ironed out, but
Hope to see you
performance
again one
will
day.
improve when I get away from town here. So hold on for a second. So I got a throttle set up, and I'm controlling left-right with the joystick, and just got to do a little bit of pathfinding to get myself oriented here. There's a road that used to lead away from Levski. That was kind of a nice drive. Let's see whether it has survived into this version. That's a little odd. That was a little scary. I wonder whether I was going to fall through the surface of the planet. Obviously I didn't. As you can see, there's sort of a painted on road here. There's some street lights. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm also kind of texting with the other folks on the server right now to take consideration of what's going on. FPS increased back up to about 60 frames per second the minute I got pointed away from Levski, so something to do with textures or something, I don't know what. So anyway, oh, there's some rocks here in the road. Can I go around them? No, not really, maybe. Let's try to go through them. Obviously, this is better than Arma because I would have blown the vehicle up by now, certainly, or I would have been injured. So let's see what I can force the issue here. Come on. No. Alright. Maybe if I get a couple of wheels on the ground. Oh, there we go, there we go. It's almost like they changed the seed or something like that, and there's rocks strewn all over this road that was previously painted on. So they've changed something with the collision models because it's making this this banging noise that it never used to make. Maybe replicating or representing the chassis scraping across the ground or something. I don't know exactly what. The rear view camera doesn't really work very well. But pretty smooth, able to pathfind through these rocks pretty well. I always wondered about the terrain here on Delamar, whether it'd be good to drive on, and yeah, it's interesting. Visually, very much a sort of like Southwest America Badlands, Canyonlands sort of look to the terrain, though obviously in blues and whites, not reds and browns. Try and drive up to that tower up there in front of us. See if I can find my way up there. As you can see, that little buggy that I'm driving fits through fairly tight little gaps. It's pretty maneuverable too, as you'll see. Yes. No, these are greatly improved from the way that they were a year ago. Used to be they were very anemic. You couldn't see anything with them. Now these are at least useful, although it's very easy to overdrive them still. I don't think I have it floored here, and even if I did, I'm driving uphill. Looks like end of the road there. So I'm just going to pathfind through these rocks, which is kind of, you know, a game in itself. Off-roading and trying to get yourself to a destination through rocks. Useful skill to build up. Slow down quite a bit since I'm climbing uphill. You can see there's a large chunk of rock or ice up there in orbit around Delamar, or floating through space off of Delamar. Makes for a pretty epic visual. Impressive, the scale and the visual representation of these items and these environments. I'm just talking quietly since it's after midnight, trying not to disturb the other people in the house. Oh, that worked out okay. Oh no. Pretty close to the tower now, though. Yeah, looks like you got a pretty good path to get up there, too. It's got enough horsepower enough torque. Horsepower in 2948. Yeah, anyway. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Stay in the ride. Don't get out. Are we done? Oh no, not yet. Not yet. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Now can I use the wheels to... Can I rock it out? Yeah, maybe. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, how far down the hill am I? Alright. Onward we go. Climb back up the hill and see if we can get back where we were. Obviously, damage states are a bit more generous than Arma, and I'm glad for that. Delamar is a low-gravity world, so I don't know. Is that crazy that that happened? Maybe. I'm going to try and see if there's a ladder that I can climb up to and get up on that tower. That would be pretty cool. Looks like there might be. Might as well just drive this right on up there. A lot of torque. Oh. Pretty precarious. I don't want to get it high centered on this ridge here. I think that's good enough. All right. Let's see what we got. Interesting texture load there. Hope I don't go skidding down the hill. All right. Wow. Just amazing terrain. Interesting to be able to see that far too. You know, view distance 5, 6, 8 kilometers on the ground, and obviously, you know, hundreds of kilometers in space, thousands of kilometers, millions even, I suppose, you know, if you consider the fact that you're looking at the sun. You know, what appears is that the it's a big square with a alpha texture in it. You can't go inside of it, I think. Try over here. I don't want to fall down that hill. See, like, you know, ordinarily I'd want to kind of duck down in there and get inside there and see if there's a ladder or an elevator or something. No, I'm trying to move inside there. It's basically a big transparent wall there. So clearly just there for decoration to be looked at from afar. All right, let's get down off this ridge and explore a little bit more. See what else is around here. Might find a cave or someplace that's cool. Hole in the ground. Who knows? Wait a minute. Let me get this started up again. Oh, there it is. Okay, lights on and back it up. Alright, there we go. And down the hill we go. So, 2.5 clicks away from where I started. I'm just going to drive around here and try and drive around in a nice circle and then come back onto the destination. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. As you can see, this little gray cat can take quite the beating. It's a pretty sturdy ATV. Let's jump this thing. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just letting the terrain take me where it wants, which probably means I'll end up in some low spot. We'll see. It's actually a lot of fun to drive. I mean, I can see the rocks in enough, time. The Gray Cat's a small enough vehicle that it's got pretty decent clearance. Handling is good. Stays hooked onto the ground, but yet, no. Let's see, how do we get out of this? I'm going to get out of the vehicle and see whether that rights it. In a second here. There we go. There we go. That worked. Yeah, amazing. That's really cool. Great admiration for the science and technology that makes this possible. I don't understand much of it at all. I mean, I understand that there are some numbers that allow an algorithm to generate the terrain. You know, there are rules about surfaces and interaction between objects, you know, but I've never understood programming. It's just something I just don't understand at all. I just enjoy it. I'm a pure consumer. Can I get back in? Oh, it's just... okay. Still some difficulties with, you know, when menus show up. You got to be in certain places for menus to show up. It's wonky. Oh! Okay, well, I've just activated the damage state that says that the gray cat's on fire. I'd be curious to see if I can get it back to Levski in one piece. That'll be interesting. I think I'll curve around to the left to make sure that I don't get farther away from Levski than I can walk. So I'm kind of curving around to the left. Ooh. I want to blow this thing up for sure, acting like that. Looks pretty clear. It's going to get dark down in here. And the headlights are a lot more effective than they were before. Going back uphill. I was down in some kind of crevasse or valley. I'm climbing back up. See if I can get up here and then find a path to the left and get back to my ship and back to Levski. Pretty promising. There we go. It looks like I can cut right up through that pass. Oh, somebody's pinging out there. Somebody's looking for me, or somebody's trying to see if there's any ships around. Over there. It's probably, well, I don't know. Go over there and check it out. Yeah, let's go over and check it out. I suppose I could be paranoid and, you know, not want to interact with. Find the way? No. Okay. back up and go to the left here and see what we can find. There we go. That's better. I wonder if I can take this up. I like the spacing of the rocks. You know, it's tight, but it's still wide enough that you can move a vehicle through there. And even a larger one if you had one, like an Ursa. I don't know about a tank. Oh, hard climb. I don't want to fall over the other side. Somebody just passed by close. Wait, wait. Oh, I have to turn it around. Oh. Oh no. Oh, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh god, I'm in the front now. Oh jeez. This is bad. This is not gonna be good. Oh. Okay. Well, I just lost the gray cat. Oh. Thankfully, death is only as painful as waking up at the nearest space station. So.